Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a mini review and demo of the new Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer. This is a new product for 2015. They came out with a bunch of the other new products for Maybelline, and I've had this for, I want to say I got this maybe in the beginning of January, end of December. I want to say possibly sneaked in there in the drugstores, and I've really been testing this out to really kind of formulate my opinion about it. I've been using moisturizers underneath my eyes, eye creams. I've been testing it out with different kind of ways to blend it, whether it's my finger, beauty blender, a kind of makeup brush, and then as well as different setting powders, so that I can really let you guys know how I feel about this product. So first of all, the price point is really nice. It's about $8.99 at the drugstore. I picked this up, I know, at Walgreens, so it's always going to be a little bit more expensive at the drugstore. You can get this as well as Ulta. I would say maybe check out your local Target or Walmart. It might be even cheaper, $8.99, or if you want to do the buy one get one 50% off. The one thing that I did not really like about this compared to maybe like the Fit Me concealer was that it didn't have a wide kind of color selection. It had about 5 different colors, so I ended up getting the one that was light medium. I think the next one up might have been medium, and I felt like maybe that would have been too dark. However, using this one, I wish I would have gotten something maybe a bit darker, like closer to my skin tone in general. So maybe either the next one up or kind of mixing those two, since it is drugstore and I couldn't sometimes get that buy one get one 50% off. I would definitely do that, only because when I kind of put this underneath my eyes, I feel like, you know, since it is a lighter color, it is going to pull off some of those dark circles a little bit more, but you definitely got to work with it. The coverage of this is definitely going to be a medium to full coverage. This is not a liquidy product at all, so I'll put it on my hand for you guys. This is pretty thick. So that's a product right there, like it is not moving at all. A lot of people have actually been comparing this product to the MAC Pro Longwear concealer, and you know, kind of hearing that, I was kind of excited about it, but I honestly don't feel, I feel like the MAC Pro Longwear is a little bit more runny. As you can see, the MAC Pro Longwear, it's kind of running down, whereas this one is just stiff, thick, just kind of staying there. I can kind of see how people would get that idea just knowing how full coverage it is, but I honestly, in my opinion, after using this product, you know, you get the feeling when using a product, you know, that's, you know, oh, this is totally reminds you of it. And I can see where people kind of want to do that, and you know, I was kind of hoping for the best too, but honestly don't feel like it reminds me of the MAC Pro Longwear concealer personally. I definitely feel like this is a little bit thicker, and because of the thickness, I feel like I've tried moisturizing my eyes, I've tried a lot of different things, and I feel like it's not as moisturizing as, say, the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Kind of comparing it back to that one. That one is totally moisturizing, whereas this one, I feel like, depending if I don't really moisturize, put eye cream on the bottom of my eyes, it can feel very drying. It is the winter, so I'm not gonna, you know, judge it too hard. However, you know, when you moisturize the heck out of your under eyes, like, I feel like that should really help you a lot more. So maybe in the summer, but I feel like it was a little bit drying for underneath my eyes, I feel as though. Then when kind of blending out this product, depending what tool I feel like you kind of use to blend it out, it can crease like a mother. I feel as though the way that I've really enjoyed blending this kind of product underneath my eyes is actually with my fingers, and when I use my fingers, I feel like that gets me the least amount of creasing. I've tried my fingers, I've tried a beauty blender, and I've tried like a makeup brush. With the makeup brush, it definitely will dry out my under eyes, I feel like. You know, the type of makeup brushes that I'll normally use for underneath my eyes to blend out my concealer is one like this, which is a Sigma Tapered Kabuki F86, and I really like this with the rest of my concealers. The other brush that I also really like using is the Sonia Kashuk brush that looks similar to that, which is a little bit thinner, and then I also have an actual like kind of flat, you know, concealer brush, and that definitely is going to dry out my eyes. So I was like, you know, okay, let's try the beauty blender. The beauty blender is my favorite way to, you know, kind of set and blend any type of concealer underneath my eyes, and I feel like it definitely did a better job than a brush. However, I feel like as though it wasn't small enough to really kind of get in there in between the creases of my eyes and blend that out. The best tool was definitely my fingers, my ring finger. I feel like that was the best way to really blend it in, really pack it on underneath your eyes, and really just get it in. Really just kind of blend that out really well. I think my fingers is actually my favorite way, especially when you're on the run for work. That really worked for me. And then the other way to really keep it from creasing is really just setting it right away. If you wait too long, I feel like it can kind of like dry up, and so if, you know, just do one eye and then set it, do the other eye and then set it with any concealer, that's what you want to do in general. Sometimes it's just easier to go pat 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 and then, you know, go in with the kind of powder, a setting powder, but you know, if you really want to keep any concealer from creasing, using, especially this one, you definitely have to work, I feel like because it is so thick, you definitely have to work really quick with it. Color wise, I wish I would have chosen a color a little bit closer to my skin tone, especially when using this for everyday for work if I do want to conceal some dark circles, because this is kind of light. However, when I do use this with my NYX dark circle corrector, which is kind of a peachy concealer, and then this, that'll kind of cancel out those dark circles. But you know, and then with this, I don't mind it at all. However, I really got to make sure I don't use as much product. Honestly, with this, a little bit goes a long way. So this is going to last you a good long while. If you're someone who does not have dark circles, who gets your 8-hour plus of sleep, or you just honestly, you just don't struggle with that, I feel like, you know, if you want to go lighter, that's definitely fine to kind of like highlight, but you know, you really won't have that problem, whereas you kind of gotta be a little bit more precise with your color. Just for an everyday, I kind of want to try out the shade that's just a bit above this. That might be a medium, because this is a light / medium, which I usually fall under anyway. So overall, in my opinion, I feel like this product is okay. I don't dislike this product, but this is also isn't my favorite drugstore concealer. I definitely have other drugstore concealers I favor a little bit more. I will say, however, I do like this. I don't know if I would repurchase it. Maybe I would repurchase it in a different color. If you do the right techniques, if you kind of blend it with your finger, moisturize your eyes really well, add the dark circle concealer, but even without it, I don't mind it. I think this is an okay product. I think that they did an okay job. If you definitely prefer a light coverage concealer, this is definitely not the one for you. I, however, do really prefer a heavy duty, you know, kind of full coverage concealer, and I feel like this can really do that, a medium to full coverage. So I do enjoy this. I don't know if I would repurchase it, but this is kind of some of the things that you do like. I would check it out if I were you, and especially if you don't have very dry under eyes. I definitely won't rule this out completely, because I do want to check this out again in the summer, because my skin won't be as drying, so this won't dry out my under eyes as much, which is why, you know what, we're gonna give it a second chance, and I feel like it will work even better for me in the summer. For right now, I like it. I don't love it, but if you know you want to try it out, I would definitely say, you know, it's worth checking out. But if you definitely prefer something a little bit more moisturizing, then I would, you know, maybe not pick this up. I hope you guys enjoyed this mini review and demo. In the description box, I always try to link down some more review and demos that I've done of different products. Some people definitely enjoy those. I definitely have been venturing out to a lot of drugstore to high end, so check those out. Leave me a comment down below as well for some other products you'd like to see. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe so you can keep up with some more videos, and I'll see you next time.